Kevin Hart vocabulary and who I was today, I'll be a beast. And menace to society, is that like somebody that do crime, killing and stealing? Especially when you got millions of people that's trying to look at you and you got people that are fans of you, but you got critics too. Uh-oh. It's nice. What kind of building is this?
It's old bank. You sit here. Yeah, old bank. It's my uncle's building, actually.
Oh, it's your uncle building.
Water?
Nah, they don't need water. We have a Christmas party in here.
That's what you should do. I don't know why you didn't get a menu instead of a restaurant.
So
They're
food.
not shutting it all the way down. Have somebody bring food. So have people.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, if you would have came up with options, I'm just sitting there. I'm just
Do
saying.
what you want to do.
No, you ain't came with no options.
Yes, I told you. I told you. You just did what you wanted to do.
Thank you. We're filming right now, world. Hello, YouTube. You're gonna see what's going on. Welcome to a vlog life of things that I want to share about myself and things that some of my audience are probably dealing with as well. And I want to prove to you that you can get help. As I'm sitting here with Black, this is, unexpected trip. Yeah.
2 years.
Worst vlog in 2 years. I mean, I just did some stuff too. You didn't edit that, huh? What'd you film? Didn't you just film some stuff we did? That was scope. That was scope. That was scope.
Yeah.
It was dope. Look, I got these same lights at my house.
Yeah.
Could did a venue at Corey's stuff, huh? A warehouse?
Yes. And it would have looked better. You could have got chair, you got all that shit. Could have people cater food. Shit. Some people just do what they want to do.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Some people do dumb shit. I deal with dumb results.
That's how y'all hear that? Chat. People do dumb shit, gotta deal with dumb results. But in my eyes, anything isn't dumb. Why? Because anything that you do, you did it. So you expended your options to carry on and be a better person. So, my name is Marco, not Blow. Look at this. This is nice. Look. This is how I want my backyard to be, where you can open doors and you walk right outside.
All right, what's up? Talk to me.
How you doing? Okay. First off, is it okay if you explain, because they don't know why I'm here. If you can explain like who you are, your background. Does he need a mic? Do you mind wearing a mic?
No, that's fine.
All right. You don't mind being on my YouTube, right?
That's all good.
Okay.
All good.
Exposure is always good exposure.
I'm Julian, public speaking coach. I'm guessing, Marco, you here to work on public speaking in all forms. I think I talked with your manager, Tony, a couple months ago, and he was saying how you wanted to do more teleprompter work. Also, you told me you wanted to do award shows and things like that, hosting. So basically, the basis of that is being just a confident public speaker. Not saying that you're not right now, but in those more formal settings, it's going to be a lot of more teleprompter work. So literally reading what's on the screen. It's a little bit more boring than what you do now.
That's a big struggle for the reading part.
Oh yeah? You made it this far without it, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you're here. That's why you're here.
You can help me with what direction you want me to go with first. But when it comes to like my stand-up, that's one thing too, because I'm doing a lot of stand-up and I have a lot of content to talk about, but I want to work on words as in, and I want to cut out those words and learn those words. Yeah. And also, I feel like my vocabulary is very, very okay with me. I know how to use it and work with it through life, but it's always okay to expand. Yeah. So like picking up on reading better and also working on stand-up. Like, writing down how it should be said and all scripts too, when it comes to scripts.
So right now when you do your stand-up, are you write it down or are you just...
I would have my ideals, my topics down.
Yeah.
And then I feed into it, and then I'm so ADHD with thinking. Yeah. I can create too. I also switch up a lot of things, but I got to learn how to stick to my script on some things and learning my voice.
What you mean by learning your voice?
One thing I just feel like, watching, like I just recently watched Dave Chappelle. Well, I watch a lot of comedy.
The new joint he just did?
Yeah, he knows his voice. He knows when to like bring in a comedy or the high pitch, and and that's one thing I feel like that's a thing to do. Like Kevin Hart does it. He talks normal. You talk to him, but his stand-up is completely learning your voice. And
I saw also you just did something with Deion Cole, right?
Yeah.
Is he like your favorite? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because they all do storytelling. Dave Chappelle's more like it's mundane, but it all comes together in the end with the storytelling, right? Mm-hmm. It's not like over the top theatrics. Deion Cole's a little bit different, but I can see what you're saying about that. Do you use those people as inspiration? Mm-hmm. Okay. So in the new year, you want to focus more on the storytelling within your comic setup versus teleprompter reading, or
That too. I do that too.
So you want to do it all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's important to be able to read. I feel like when it comes to some scripts, when I see it, I'm just so ready to adjust it to what makes me like fit for me.
Yeah.
So right when I see word, I'm like, okay, this is what I would say. And
Yeah.
sometimes it don't work like that.
Yeah. I think just start off. I mean, I've seen some of your interviews. I've seen, like I said, most recently Deion Cole joint. I would have to see, like in real time, how you read words and things of that nature. So do different exercises. I don't know if you came prepared to do that today.
I want to do the introductions and start off with New Year's where we can go with calendar dates and put it in. And I want you to get in the loop with my manager. I'm going to share y'all contact so she can give you my schedule.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So, definitely. I mean, if that's what you want to start with the new year, it could be a mixture of both. Usually, just to give you a little setup, usually always in person. I know you're on the go, so it will be on you to figure out when you can dedicate that time to come in person. The reason I would like to do it more in person is because all of the things you're doing is in person. It's not really virtual. Some of it is virtual, but mostly in person. So you're going to come into situations where people are going to be sitting right across from you, reading your emotion, listening to your every word, especially if you're talking in longer formats like your stand-up, or even if you get into keynote speeches as well. So you want to be able to connect just as well as in person as you would coming across video, because you already do a great job at that, right? So there may be some times where you want to meet virtually, but I strongly recommend practicing in person.
Who is somebody that you have worked with? What have you done and you feel like you have helped somebody with?
So I'll
and not even name dropping, but like just overall, my question is like, what is something that you have added to somebody? Well, these are some of my clients come with, and this is what they walked away with working with me.
Definitely. So I've helped clients with pitching. I've helped clients with primarily storytelling, really connecting, right? So a lot of people want to sell themselves, whether it's from stage or behind a podium. I'm specifically focusing on, hey, if you tell a great story, if you put 1 or 2 points in, people are going to remember you forever, right? So if you want to sell something, or if you just want to become famous, whatever the case may be, I help people with just being memorable, right? And you said no name calling, but I've had clients in healthcare, I've had clients, entrepreneurs, I've had nonprofit. So how I personally got started is I was a motivational speaker for middle school and high school students, speaking on failure and long-term thinking. I specifically would go to alternative schools, so like I don't think it's around anymore, but Weston Academy, to the schools where people or adults would say, hey, these students are a menace to society, there's no hope for them. I would go there and try to influence them. So that's how I
menace to
got
society,
started.
is that like somebody that do crime, killing and stealing? Because I think of the movie.
It could be multiple things. What you said, what you say?
I think it's just troubled kids.
Yeah.
He was in alternative school.
Yeah.
That's why he relates to that.
Okay,
I was in the alternative school, but I was in the care program.
Yeah.
Inside of the alternative school.
Alternative school.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm not here for the fame and all that stuff, but if you really are serious about it, I'm here to help in any way I can, whatever resource I can be.
Mm-hmm.
So
what about, I say like I'm doing a stand-up. Well, I'm doing a closing out on New Year's, and I'm just working on some bits, some new jokes that I'm trying on, and also just the closing year, but also motivating, because my stand-up, I want people to learn from me, but also, you know what I'm saying, catch the funny. That's just my job with delivery and being honest with what I went through, but they walking away and learning something as well. Mm-hmm. So I got a show I'm doing on New Year's. It's gonna be a private event. You're welcome to come if you are free. I got to put you on the list. Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to come up with some things. So I don't know if that's something that you would like to be a part of, creating what I want to deliver to the room.
Yeah, man. Yeah. However I can help, bro. However I can help. I saw one of the ones you did about dating. Mm-hmm. I think it's a part 1, part 2.
Yeah,
I saw part 2.
Yeah, he edited it. That's one of my persons that helped me. So he helped me edit, and I tell him to help me with taking out words that I say like but and like, and it can throw people off, and it's like, I use those words instead of pausing.
But see, the thing is, are you using it to like a detriment? Are you saying it consistently? Or
it's my words of just thinking.
Like fillers.
Yeah, but is he saying it like all the time? Okay.
Well, I
so-
mean, you could see like that. Like, I mean, and just, that's one thing when I was supposed to work with a speech coach probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It was like just working on pausing, and that's part of my ADHD where I just go at it and I don't stop and think sometimes. My mind is just like, so I'm just trying to get it all out.
It's funny you say that, man, because like the clip I said, like I saw, I didn't get too much of that. I mean, I heard you say
I told him
church a
edit
couple
it
of
out.
times. So you
there's
did,
an edit
well,
my words.
you did a great job of editing out if he say that he
That's
did
a
way
lot.
more.
That's a lot of.
Yeah. Well, like you said, with pausing, that's just something, honestly, you just practice literally every single day. Like right now, you somewhat kind of talking fast and somewhat you kind of talking slow. That could be to you just being excited about what you got coming up New Year's Eve, or that could be your mind racing 100 miles per hour. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're saying that it's a detriment to your audience keeping up with it, which like I said, if you edit it out, I couldn't tell, I could keep up with everything, storytelling and all that, then that is something to specifically start out working on, because if you're a great comedian or you're telling a story way too fast and nobody can remember it, then it's like it just goes over their head. But if you slow down, and some stories you're gonna speed up, some if you're being serious, if you had, example, death in the family, something like that, and you're telling a lesson from it, you wanna slow down and emphasize it. If you talking about rush hour traffic and you speeding something, maybe you wanna speed up your speech rate. So it's different ways you can do it. You're not gonna be one set speech rate the whole time, whether it's a speech or in comedy, but it is something to delibery work on. I mean, we can do that
And
too.
working on callbacks. That's one thing Kevin Hart
Yeah.
was telling me, to be able to end it. Like, and that's one thing I want to do on New Year's. I got a set that I want to work with, but I want to be the end of the callback. And the callback is important because when you throw it out at the beginning and then they listen it so well, and then when you do it at the end, it's like, wow, and that's what,
Yeah.
one thing that Dave Chappelle is great at, where it's like, if you didn't see the beginning of the show, when the ending of the show was like, it ties in, like it's like a loop where it comes back.
Yeah.
And that's like, a greater art that you just create too, and also work on.
Yeah. Similar, if you're talking about, if I can make a parallel comparison, when somebody's giving like a typical keynote 30-minute speech, you got an intro, 3 main points, conclusion. Intro, you let them know what you're about to say, 3 main points you emphasize with lessons, and the conclusion, you call back and briefly go over what you went over. That's kind of like what you're saying. So
Yeah, on the way too, like Kevin Hart just did in his special. He talked about Michael Jordan.
yeah,
And he was talking about how Michael Jordan and him got into it, and he was like, Michael Jordan wear these big ass pants with back pockets. And he said that joke about him. And that was like at the beginning, but at the end, he was talking about buying dick pills. And he said, and I went to buy the dick pills, and he said, this last guy came in here and bought all the dick pills and put it in his back pocket. He was like, Michael Jordan. And then everybody was laughing, like, you know what I'm saying? It came in, but it was like a 40-minute time, like it, like I ended it special with that. But at the beginning, he talked about Michael Jordan big pockets and ended it with him receiving that. So it was just like, that was the callback to what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, so it was like you could see it.
That makes sense. What you had some comments earlier. What are your honest assessment of his delivery and when he's doing stand up?
I feel like he takes his time.
Yeah.
With a lot of his story, I feel like sometimes he might lose himself in the story and then use the fillers to kind of trigger back where he was.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of times though where he's gotten his pocket of like his comfortability, and but I think like how people are receiving it kind of goes with the pace of how he talk and deliver his sets. But yeah, like you said, the stuff that he needs to work on is like those little fillers.
Yeah.
Because the story, he got the story, so he'll tweak the story however he wants, but the little filler stuff and getting rid of like the little fluff.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, yeah, like I said, if you got something going on New Year's Eve, it's actual stand up. So if you want to start there, I can come out to it and just see it live in person.
Yeah, but if you don't mind, I can write up with you, like what I...
Yeah.
And I don't like writing. I don't like spelling. I'm not good at those things.
Right.
So that was a bit more to say, just dealing with dyslexia.
Yeah.
And
You ever been actually diagnosed? Okay.
my mama, she taught me that.
Okay. Oh, that's like an inside joke or something?
No, she never did.
The schools was telling my mama, but she never did it.
Yeah.
So it was just that, like I know my baby well, like one of those type of things.
Yeah.
So just avoiding this.
Yeah, I got you. I got actually, my nephew actually has just been diagnosed.
And
with
then even
dyslexia.
that, if you want to look into that too as well, I don't mind. I need to go talk to people because I was thinking about getting on Adderall too, and then it was just like, but again, it's like some people say it works and some people say it's like it'll change you, and some people, there's so many different opinions on it, but it slows your mind. It's like on stage, I got to find my kick of what slows me down, like what I can stop and pause, and that's what I said with bringing a bottle of water on stage and taking a sip. And like Dave Chappelle, I see he smokes a cigarette. It kills his time. And without cigarettes, I don't think it would be the Dave Chappelle that we would get, you know. And some people have their ways of working through they quiet, like they habit to keep their brain going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you kind of do that with audience interaction. There's been times where you kind of ask questions to the audience, get audience interaction. So that's a form of killing time, allowing your brain to rest. So you're already doing some of it.
Yeah.
Right?
But I just feel like it could get better.
Yeah. Okay.
And just, you know, just learning. Like, I feel like once you are able to, like on my team, to be able to go on stage and when you know, like, all right, how somebody say they joke word from word. For me, being doing stand-up for like, 3 years now? It's not no joke. I do word from word. I always switch up something. I got to work on just being okay with just, like, all right, he getting close to this. You never know. I switch up so much.
Yeah.
And it's like a gift and a curse, but it's good to know both.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with script, with reading. Like, just do this. Like,
it's better than sounding robotic all the time, bro. Like, I appreciate people switching up and being creative.
But you got to know how to do it, too, in yourself. Because I feel like, you know, Eddie Murphy, like Eddie Griffin, like, they can read these things and still be them and put their swagger on it. But it's still their word. But I got my swagger, but it's okay to know how to end it with the same thing, same pitch, voice, same energy. And, you know, doing that. And that's why I think about acting. I was just watching Denzel Washington interview when he got Training Day. And it was just like how he did the script, how he brought that character to life was powerful. Like, and no one else could have done it how Denzel did it.
Right. They say he freestyled that whole King Kong and stuff, man. That was dope. What? You got any other questions for me? I know it's your first time meeting. We've talked a couple times.
Do you do more like if I explain something to you, you like to like type it and then write it and then we go over it, or how do you usually work? Like me sharing you like, all right, the story I want to talk about. How do you feel like you work?
I honestly record a lot of things to play it back. I can type it as well, but we use the screen all the time to like literally as you're talking, we type out notes just to make sure I'm covering everything. I also probably always record to make sure I don't miss anything because I can get so deep in the conversation when I'm talking to you that I might miss something as we're talking. So it's a mixture of both. So you're more of a visual learner? Yeah. Okay, because you say you don't like typing.
But that's something I got to get into, like, you know, and working on words and pronunciation. Like pronouncing words right.
Okay. Yeah, man. You. It seems like you don't have any fear when you mispronounce words and stuff like that. I mean, from what I've seen so far, you're not like embarrassed by it or anything like that.
But I'm just saying, I know where I can work on.
Right.
Especially when you got millions of people that's trying to look at you, and you got people that are fans of you, but you got critics too to be able to find bullshit like it's this or it sounds the same. He does this, and that's when you don't want to do that. So education. If I had like, you know, Kevin Hart vocabulary and who I was today, I'd be a beast. You know. Yeah. Like. But again, it's like you done made it this far with that, with being who you are, but like turning it up, they can also see that and feel it. Yeah. Okay. I get you. All right. So what you want to do as far as next steps, man? What you want to? If anything, we can. What's tomorrow? I can get back over with you tomorrow, and then we can do like a session, like, you know what I'm saying. Just overall, just working on my. I want to take it out. I want to call it my letter, like my ending letter, but do it as in stand-up. But I want to put my letter together on what I'm about to talk about, my points, and then my ending of the show. Okay. And you might have said this earlier. You don't type out or write out everything you're going to say. It's more like notes, bullet points, things of that nature, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's great. A lot of my clients love to type every single thing they're going to say out, and then they get... share with you. This kind of like with my stand-up, these are some of my notes. This is how I write out my stuff through the day. You could just go through it, slide out of it. Yeah. But that's through the day, I'll just... But then it might not sound right to you. I know how to... If somebody was to read my shit, they're like, what is this? But I just know how to do something for me to remember. That's all that matters. You don't have to sound right to nobody else. But that's how I do my stand-up points. Okay. But I want to do it at another level with actually writing, too. Yeah. And I don't listen to myself. I got to work on that too. I don't watch none of my footage back.
Oh, man, why you don't do that?
'Cause I don't like listening to myself.
You don't like sound of your voice?
No, not for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, all right. Okay. Well, we definitely got to do that. You definitely got to listen back.
Yeah, I know.
Even if it's not everything.
That's what I told you. I mean, I admit to what I need to work on, and that's what Mojo Brooks. He's a stand-up comedian. He's just like, that's one thing that you got to do. You watch other people, you got to watch yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, if you ain't got more questions for me, bro, I'll be happy to help any way I can. We can start with what you got coming up. If you want to hit me tomorrow, I don't know your schedule, and we could just like.
And also too, if you can come up with exercises to do before we start getting into it.
I got mad exercises.
Yeah.
But that's the formal stuff, man. That's the boring stuff. I got mad stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying before I get into something, it'd be nice to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I had exercises right then and there, but you know, it's all good. Yeah. Y'all got any questions for me? No.
Yeah.
He's just ready to get to it. He gotta do better, man.
You gotta do better.
I mean, it's not such
It ain't
thing.
that bad. I think he hard on himself, but the fact that he here and want to do better, that's cool. But
Yeah.
it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
It's not
I
such
know.
thing
I
as
know.
a bad.
I've seen your work, man. I'm a fan of your work. I think for you to have made it this far and you're seeking ways to get better consistently, man, come on. This ain't nothing. As long as you're willing to do it, put in the time, you'll achieve whatever you want to achieve. You already achieved a lot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think about therapists too? I was thinking about that. That helps you too, you feel like?
Therapy?
Yeah.
I've never had a therapist in my life. But
Yeah.
mad at my friends have one, they say it helps. I think the biggest hiccup is finding the right person. So I got a lot of my black friends saying, hey, just because they black or look like you, it may not be the best fit, right? You might have to find somebody totally opposite of you. But I've never been in therapy myself, but that's what I've heard. So yeah. So
Like, so if we can sometimes just get up in the morning and be able to do the little checkpoints over Zoom, that'd be cool too
virtually, that's
as
fine,
well.
that's
But me in this area, like I stayed in the city because I know I had to meet you today. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I got I got a stand-up coach that I'm about to work with to also help me pick up things that do stand up too, to help people with breaking points of comedy scene too. So learning comedy through other people's eyes and then bringing it back to how I want to do it is where I'm at right now. So outside of like meeting with you and just working with everything and being okay with when you see something to read, like moving letters, like the teleprompter, like that's where I want to be. And that was like something that Dave Chappelle talked about on the set where they kicked somebody off because he didn't, off Saturday Night Live because he couldn't do a teleprompter. So that's part of like reading careers. Like you can have a talent, but you got to know how to read.
yeah. Speaking of that, I've seen like your Prize Pick ad, your Amazon Prime ad. It's another one for a drink. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know
Start
that.
with
Yeah.
H.
You.
Yeah. I actually like that one the best
But
because
it took me a minute to do those.
I'm about to point it out. The director hopped in and gave you an alternative way of saying a sentence. It was a woman director. She said, just say it like this, and you knocked it out. That's another thing. I mean, depending on the lean, see, when these people are seeking you out to represent them, you have almost 50%, if not more, control of what you say, right? So if you see some words you can't pronounce and you know a better way to say it, like she suggested to you, I can't remember exactly what the
Yeah, I
sentence
know what
was,
you're
but
talking about. Yeah.
do that all the time, bro. Like it hit the same. It's just less fumble with all the damn words they had and stuff. So just keep that in mind as well. Yeah. But yeah, I've seen. I think there's 4 of them I've seen. So yeah. So nah, that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, if we can lock in and have like an hour together,
All right.
I'll do it.
Which one? We just send you.
No, I'll come in. I'll come in here.
All right.
I'll come down here.
Okay. All right. I like it in my calendar. 11 o'clock. Any other questions, man?
No, that's it.
Yeah. You got your YouTube footage?
It's hard.
Is that what that was?
It's like a grandpa where you like, yeah, y'all got what y'all want? Get on up out of here.
Shit, you got what you want.
Yeah. So that was a great. And hell, he needed too. All of us do. So.
You got a good vocabulary, but I would love to. I'm gonna observe. I'm gonna try to pick up on stuff. But I would love to be more articulate.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, I'll watch out.
Question.
Everybody in here really working. Push the button. Push the button.
He can't read it. Stop, bro.
This is how I want to like the house should look like this. It's dope.
Everything in your house you want.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, hey, Dave. I think somebody's coming out right How you feel?
You always ask me how I feel like it's a porno set or something.
Nah, we right up the street, man.
I'll see you.
All right. You got your mark.
All right.
Doop.
Come on, man. Y'all got you, can't you?
I'ma sue you.